Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the microphones, it's Kenny. It's Jack. It's the Rock and Roll Up Podcast. Hello, man.
Hello, mate.
Hi. I'm Jack.
I'm Kenny.
This is the Rock and Roll Up Podcast.
Special
AEW Double or Nothing predictions. Did you like the rhythm in that?
AEW Double or Nothing predictions coming up this very Saturday.
I'm buzzing.
How you feeling?
I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm devastated that we may not watch it together.
I'm very upset about that.
But I don't like you that much. That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm upset, but thinking about it deeper, I'm happy.
If anything, don't like wrestling. It will be a shame not to watch it together.
Yeah.
But we'll be live tweeting it. I will be live tweeting it.
Yeah, we will.
You'll probably watch it on catch up potentially.
I shall be watching it the next day, unfortunately. I think.
Excited for the first AEW official pay-per-view. I know All In sort of wasn't, but was.
First
sort
one as All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, that was the cast run one, almost in a sense. But the first one with the full business backing.
Yeah.
Super excited. Stat card.
MGM Grand. What a place to hold your first official event.
Glitz and glamour. Looks fantastic. Wish we could have been there.
Oh,
there's
anyone in the building.
A few listeners that they're going.
Oh, good lord!
And I want to murder them for their tickets.
Yeah, I think so.
For the tickets.
So you can catch this pay-per-view in the UK on ITV box office, which is absolutely
huge for us. That's how we will be doing it. Yep.
In the US, you can catch it on the Fight Network.
Yep. Where else is it? Other places. Other illegal, naughty places.
Don't talk about that.
Don't talk about those. But it's accessible. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get straight into the pre-show.
Yeah.
Sammy, is it Guevara versus Kip Sabian? We love you, Kip. British, born and bred.
I'm not. There are a few, and I'm kind of happy about this with the new promotion. There are a couple of wrestlers on this card I'm not that aware of.
Yeah, both of these guys we've heard of in passing. I've seen clips, but
I've seen a couple of clips. I'm going to go Kip, just because he's bloody British.
Kip, is that a name? That's something you do. But what is a Kip and a nap the same thing?
Yeah, I'm going to have a Kip. Yeah, little Kip. Yeah,
is a Kip asleep?
I think a Kip's asleep.
And a nap is
have a short.
No, I've just gone upstairs for a Kip. See?
Yeah, Sabian. What's that?
That's some kind of mythical creature.
It sounds like
or a type of sword from Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go for Sammy. His face is all over the box. It's all over BTE.
It's bloody all over.
I think that his overly kind of nice.
It's funny,
greasy, slimy kind of thing.
BT's been great with
that nobody really likes him. I think they're setting him up for kind of a big storyline somewhere down the line. He's great. They're both great, so it should be a hot opener.
Cool. Casino Battle Royale is next.
Recently renamed from the Over the Budget Battle Royale.
So why don't you just clarify exactly what's going on with this match?
Yeah, slightly convoluted, but they've gone all in, ironically, with the kind of the suits, Las Vegas gambling kind of thing, and they're adding 5 people every 3 minutes, I think, and the people pick their suits.
Right.
So it's like hearts, clubs, diamonds, etc.
Okay.
And then depending on your suit, that's when you come in to the Rumble, the Royal. And I think the Lucky 21 enters last, but it can't be.
So will they enter on their own?
But if they're Lucky 21...
Yeah, so 4 lots of 5, and then there'll just be one on
their
own.
It's short, so it's less than... Yeah,
so currently there
interesting.
Because Chucky T and Beretta have moved, there are now only 9, so there's 12 spots open.
Great, yes, so we know some of the names, don't we?
Yeah, so we've got people like Joey Janela, Brian Pillman Jr.
Great to see him, yeah.
Glacier, which is pretty cool.
Everybody's favourite ice-based wrestler.
Yeah. Well, are there any other ice-based wrestlers? Think of a pun on...
Snowway Jose.
Next.
Fine.
Stone Cold. I mean,
that's fine. Yeah.
Really, really cold. Austin.
Stone Cold.
Really,
very,
really
very
cold
cold Austin. Fine.
The Under Icebreaker.
Oh, you're all right. You're quite good, aren't you?
Yeah. Cube.
The Rock. Freezing.
Scotty to Cody.
Kane. Hat because he wears a hat because he's cold.
Nah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't quite work that one, does it?
But another person in this, which I'm going for, I expected MGF to have a bigger spot on the card, given his being the elite
storyline.
But then I think possibly, which we'll go on to later, once Goldust became available, maybe because I expected Cody MGF, but obviously that's not happening.
It'll be down the line, won't it? I'm sure.
But I'm going to go MGF for this.
I'm going to say MGF. I think it could lead to some interesting things down the line. Of course, they get a title shot as well if they win. So
yeah.
Interested to see where that goes. On to the main card.
The main card.
Good luck saying this, mate.
Do you want me to do these?
Go on.
Aja Kong, Yuka Sasaki.
No, Yuka Zaki.
And Emi Sakura.
Emmy award-winning Sakura.
Versus Hikaru Shida, Ryo Abe, and Ryo...
I'm so sorry.
Sammy, what has happened? Basically...
I'm so sorry.
We are... I apologise for absolutely butchering those. I'm unaware of almost all of these.
We know Kong.
Yeah, we know that...
we know Kong. We believe Omega has brought in a lot of the Japanese talent to the show, obviously being a massive proponent of he loves Japanese wrestling, being there for many years, and wants to really showcase that, I think, across here and across the world. So it's his fault.
I gotta say, I look forward to knowing
seeing what they can do.
Wrestlers will be.
Oh, they're fantastic. Yeah, I know Kong. She's amazing.
So I've gone for Kong.
Yeah, I've gone for Kong. Kong Skull Island.
Good film. Good film. A lot of people don't like it.
You love King Kong, don't you?
I bloody love King Kong.
Do you? Remember when the ride burnt down in the Universal Studios?
So talk to me about that.
His head caught fire.
I'm still upset.
He was the skull by the end of it.
Oh no,
it was brutal.
Poor Kong.
Poor little ape man.
I love that. I love King Kong.
Love that guy.
I'm King Kong.
In a way, you are.
I love King Kong Bundy as well.
You're a bit sort of ape-like, aren't you? A little bit.
Yeah, quite hairy, quite large.
Yeah, likes a banana.
Yeah, and I've got a silver back.
I guess you do.
Silver painted back.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that, but got some weird Bowie tribute or something.
On to another women's match.
Go on.
Britt Baker.
Sorry. Doctor. Sorry.
Doctor. Dot.
By leaving that out, do you not believe women should be doctors? Is that what you're saying?
That's, I wouldn't want anyone to misconstrue that.
Not only is she a doctor, but she's a baker as well.
Dr. Baker.
I had a PE teacher called Mr. Baker. This is when I first realised That's how strange. We didn't go to the same school, and this was one of the times where I was proud of myself. His wife was pregnant, and he told us all as the class. I think he'd just found out, and he was literally got off the phone.
You got up. He was beaming. A slow clap.
He was beaming with pride, and I said, "Drop down and give me 20." No, I didn't. I said, "Mr. Baker, I guess she's got a bun in the oven."
A what?
A bun in the oven because he's a baker, and it'd
have been funnier because a bun in the oven is a word for
pregnant, isn't it? Bun.
Baby, but you could have said, "Oh, I guess she's got a loaf in the oven," because then that's different to bun because bun's already a phrase for it.
Yeah, but bun, that was the. To be honest, I got a similar reaction from him, and I really thought it would go better than that. But
you remember that, do you?
Yeah, that was the first time I really realised that a lot of my intellect went over a lot of people's heads. That's when I really started hating people.
Yeah,
You're just not my audience.
You can't hate people as much as you hate yourself.
But they're just not my audience. That's what I keep telling myself.
Yeah.
But
so Dr. Britt Baker, your PE teacher,
he's there.
Kylie Ray, Nyla Rose.
Yeah. All of these names sort of sound the same. Nyla Rowe, Rosie Ray, Brady Ray,
Ray Rose, Ray Nyla, Kylie Nyla,
Baker Ray, Biker Grove. I've gone for Kylie Ray.
Baker.
Grove.
Kylie Ray also. I think a big face win.
I think so. I was debating a Nyla monster heel, but then I realised that all my predictions were heels. So just pop Kylie in there instead.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Kylie's, she's sort of like Bailey, really, isn't she? She smiles a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all you need. Just smile.
Just bloody smile, would you?
Smile. Yeah. Give me a smile now. Let me hear it on mic. Oh, sloppy Giuseppe.
Sloppy. SoCal Uncensored.
Yeah.
Versus, and how do you pronounce this?
Is it Chima?
Chima, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Seema.
I'm not sure. Was it Seema? John Seema.
John Chima.
That's fine. T-Hawk, which is I think the name of the Transformer.
And Lindemann. So again,
they do have a tag team name. I know they do. I can't find it.
Second half of that match, don't know them well. Watch some clips. Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, interesting partnership.
Looks fantastic. Yeah.
So they've partnered with AAA, and this is the other partnership currently. I think. Was it brokered by Omega, or was he involved in this?
No, it possibly the Bucks. SoCal have been over there actually
to China, isn't it?
Yeah,
not Japan.
Because they knew Chima. And I think he helped them out early in their career, so they're kind of doing him a favour. The guys over at OWE are phenomenal from what I've seen. They're fantastic. So super stoked to see this match. Really excited.
Exactly what the Bucks have said. Wait until you see these guys.
Me and the Bucks are very close.
The people from Oriental Wrestling Entertainment apparently. They've said wait until you see all of these people that you've probably not seen before.
Yeah.
So excited to see anyone from OWE.
However, I do believe SoCal might get the win just because they sell merch and they're over, and I know we thought that a lot of the so-called newbies or the underdogs might win on this card, but I don't know. I've just gone for SoCal as kind of why not?
In our notes here, I've put Chima, T-Hawk and Lindemann, but I'm actually going to go SoCal as well.
Yeah, just something about them. I just think they've got legs. People love them.
I think as well
they're kind of a cool faction.
It'd be interesting to see with AEW how the essentially owners book themselves.
Well, that's it. If we're led to believe that the majority of the stakeholders won't put themselves over for a while, then I think SoCal are allowed to win.
Because I think there's going to, as you'll see in our later predictions, I don't
Spoiler
think
alert.
all of the big guys are going to be winning. So we'll get to that.
I'm going to say SoCal for this.
So we are on to next. Best Friends.
Yep. Me and you are on the card.
Me and you?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I didn't know we were wrestling.
We need to learn pretty quickly.
All of wrestling.
Looking at this podcast, we pick up things pretty quick.
Yeah. Funnily enough, though, I do have a singlet already.
Yeah, you're sitting in it now. It's got a silver back. Mankini.
So it's Best Friends, Chucky T and Beretta.
So the Best Friends sort of campaigned, didn't they? Didn't want to be on the pre-show.
Yeah.
They campaigned for a main roster position, and they were granted a little cheeky match against some pretty damn good high flyers.
Angelica and Jack Evans.
Yeah, again, didn't know too much of them, did we? I knew the names.
They have a long...
storied Lucha Libre history.
Yeah, and a Mexican name that I won't try and pronounce, but it...
You got the translation.
Reliably translates apparently to the Sky Blondes, which is quite a nice name.
Get Google Translate. Oh, that's lovely, that, isn't it? Yeah, that's like a colour that someone in my midlife crisis would dye their hair. Yeah, I'll have it sky blonde.
They've seen the they go pop to the shops. They see the little dye box. What would be other names of
sky blonde?
Autumn brown.
Oh, elephant's breath.
What colour would that be? Grey,
I guess.
What about moonlit black?
Oh, black. Moonlit black. Well, I suppose it's got a little sheen on it.
A sheen on it, but
that's
it's
for the werewolves.
Black.
A jet black.
What would a ginger one be?
Auburn Haze.
Hello.
That's my new band.
You should work in marketing.
We're going through our drug years at the moment.
Yeah. Exactly. So they've been, they're AAA champions 3 times. And with this, it's hard to... this whole card, really.
It's hard.
Who are the heels?
Before
Who are the
we've
faces?
seen them.
For their stat, I'm going to go with Angelica and Jack Evans.
I've gone best friends just because the storyline seems to be that certainly Trent has gone a bit evil. So, and I think it was them that binned the Bucks titles in the bin. Do you remember that? Way back.
Yeah.
They binned their Super Kick championship titles in the bin or something.
Was it them?
I think it was them,
or was
wasn't it?
Like,
or was it someone
Was
else?
it the Briscoes or someone like
No,
that?
I thought
can't
it was
remember.
them.
Okay.
I think this story's gone on longer than we thought. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with best friends.
Trent Barretta's amazing.
Yeah,
I loved when he
great.
went to go solo in Japan.
And he got injured. That's such a shame that.
He had that. Excuse me. He had championship shot against Okada.
Omega, wasn't it?
Was it Omega?
Yeah,
It was good.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, look forward to that. Again, tag matches featured heavily on the card. Should be a fantastic one.
Okay, moving on to, and we've got 4 matches left, and they are all absolute corkers.
Stonkers. Is
The
that
first one we're gonna go for, and I cannot bloody wait. I'm so excited.
WrestleMania worthy.
So excited for this match. Cody versus Dustin Rhodes.
Cody versus Dustin Rhodes.
Goldust versus
out there.
Stardust.
Dustin the Rhodes. Cody isn't because he's not allowed to use the name Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd have called
That's
myself
funny. How has Dustin been released?
Cody Pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody Country versus Dustin Rhodes.
Lovely. Oh.
In a Take Me Home match.
Oh my goodness. On a pole.
How has Dustin Rhodes been allowed to use? He's been released with the use of his second name.
Well, I think
not
it
Cody.
was something like he used it prior to WWE.
How can they still own the name Rhodes for Cody?
But I heard old cheeky Meltzer. We keep name dropping this guy recently. He said actually
big fans of us.
Cody can use Rhodes now,
Right?
and it's just initially when he left he couldn't.
He's grown his brand. As
He's
Cody.
grown his brand as Cody, and he's carrying the Rhodes heritage as opposed to needing the name.
Okay. Yeah.
But if this was Cody versus Dustin, that just sounds like a really bad Southern backyard wrestling match. Cody versus Dustin.
Come here, Cody.
Cody.
I mean, I can't wait for this.
We've both gone for Cody, haven't we?
Dustin
won't come in and win, will he? Being the old timer kind of.
He is not coming in to put over. He's coming in to put over. I mean, I don't
his younger brother, unless it's a trilogy or something.
Do you think he's gonna? I was not under the impression that he would stay.
Gosh, it seems like a one and done.
Oh, I bloody hope so.
Do you think he'll move into a backstage position, perhaps?
Potentially. I mean,
hair
he'd be
and
a great
makeup?
booker. Hair and makeup. I mean, the thing with Dustin Rhodes is, even last year when Goldust was cutting promos, he's just so captivating.
He's very good, always great in the ring.
Yeah,
underrated in the ring.
Never put a step wrong.
He said some controversial things about fans on Twitter, i.e., your opinion isn't worth a dime, etc. But the man's allowed. The man's allowed to say that.
Goldust is an absolute legend.
Yeah, he's great. So should be great. Should be great.
Even if the in-ring action isn't great, which it might not be, the storyline will be unreal.
You don't want to say it, but in WWE it had like lower mid-card written all over it. It didn't have to be, but it did. And here, isn't it interesting how it could almost main event?
It could, I think.
And
I
haven't even had a weekly TV show or really a story.
I think they could build this brother versus brother, and it could be that if All In is their version of WrestleMania, I think it could be top 3 matches on that card.
The question is, should they have built this to a WrestleMania caliber pay-per-view?
It is early to go. Maybe it's a one and done.
That's what it suggests to me, is that he's gone, right, I'll do it, and we'll see how it goes. But looking forward to it. Should be good. Should be good. I think Cody. I think Cody's going to. He'll be one of the elite that actually wins. I think.
Okay. Talking of another member of the elite,
Hangman Page versus Park.
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
Pork.
Yeah.
Hangman Paggy versus Pork.
when we're recording this, it's actually about a week before Double or Nothing.
Yes.
And tomorrow night we're going to see Pac, aren't we?
We are seeing Pac at WrestleGate Pro.
Yeah.
So by the time this is out, we'll have seen Pac.
There will be a little chat about that show
coming up
at some point. But yeah, really excited to see Pac.
You'll
back
see
in action
selfies.
in the UK.
I'll be working out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I taught him everything he knows. So
yeah, I'll be eating steak with him.
He does eat a lot of steak.
Yeah.
Some say he's a cow a night.
Yeah, cow a night, a whole cow.
He suckles from the udder.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, a lot of people touting this as to potentially the World Championship once it gets introduced.
Yeah, the long-term stars. It's really cool. The one of the only ex-WWE guys, of course, alongside Jericho, that I think people like Trent even was in WWE for a while, but obviously a lot of controversy with Neville, as he was known, then his contract getting frozen and him storming out when he had to lose to Enzo Amore and all these kind of crazy things, which really kick-started a lot of contract disputes back in the in the day. He really was the
Austin Aries and him
catalyst.
were like the same time, weren't they? And then since then, it's just gone to shit.
I think people realised. Well, I mean, when Cody left, people realised you could make a name.
Oh, it was Cody, wasn't it?
I think Pac sort of putting his middle finger up to the system, I thought was really important, and great to see that he's joined, sort of the enemy in a sense.
Yeah. But
he's great, doing great work on the indie scene at the moment. I've gone for Pac here. I don't think he's going to come in and lose. He's just coming in with a chip on his shoulder. I think he's unbeaten since he's left WWE.
Wow.
So I think he would be an ace first champion, but I think he's going to win this one.
I'm going for Hangman Page, but
I hope he wins though.
I think Pac is probably more likely to win.
Page is a standout, man. He doesn't get enough attention.
Oh, man, he's fantastic.
And
the Full Gear Challenge, which has just been
funny.
What a brilliant sort of gimmicks that's been running up to it.
Sort of motivational.
And it's a real middle finger up to those to WWE essentially with the whole Keith Lee, Owens, they've got bigger guys and they make fat jokes and bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And Page is, he's in
pretty good shape. Yeah.
So to pick someone who is in already good shape and do this kind of thing, it's just really funny.
And I'm glad people aren't going, oh, that is fat shaming or that's negative, because at the end of the day, it is satire. That's what they're doing.
Satire.
They are making a mockery of people that really do say it in an offensive way. So I think they get a pass for that. But
really good.
Really looking forward to this. Love both guys. But
potential match of the night.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I think
any
it'll
of
be a close one.
Possibly ones earlier in the card as well.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be tiring, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially this next match. What we got?
Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho, Part 2.
Jericho, he's got all the matches coming up, and he's got Okada. He's wrestling us at some point, I think. He's...
after we're finished with...
that's right, with Angelico and Jack Evans.
Yeah, exactly,
we're facing Jericho.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
and Jericho.
And Jack
Evans.
I
know
I was going to do that, and I thought I won't sink to that level.
So this is Alpha versus Omega 2.
Yep. Kenny was victorious. He retained his US belt, I think, in New Japan.
Yeah.
At Wrestle Kingdom 12. I'm thinking Jericho here, though. I'm thinking a 1-for-1 long-term storytelling. If Jericho's losing against Okada, which he is, although I know that you think that's a different promotion, etc., etc., is Jericho want to sign a big money deal and just lose in two different promotions within a couple of weeks of each other?
I think...
I don't know. I think there's more longevity to this storyline.
Thinking about the kind of politics behind building a brand, a Jericho win is... I think it's good for business.
Well, where else is there to go if Jericho loses on his first...
Exactly.
AEW pay-per-view?
Plus, Omega won the first, Jericho wins the second, they set up a third.
It is difficult being executive, vice presidents and all this, because if they do put themselves over, if they do or are booked to win... It doesn't make them look bad, but they will get the flack of they've started a company and they've let themselves win, and
I wonder
it's a strange one.
I wonder if they will pass the reins and not be involved in week to week booking.
Perhaps, but I think that they're always going to. Yeah, I don't know. The
they
connotation
will.
is there, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh, it's your
will.
company.
They will.
So I think it's a bit safer to have Kenny lose it in the first.
Yeah.
Anyway, which is a shame because he's great. I want him to win. And I wasn't that excited back in the day. We spoke very briefly about when this match was announced. I was not that excited to see the rematch.
Yeah.
Even though the first match was good, I kind of felt like it was done. And I thought Jericho was going between a lot of other people.
More of an exhibition rather than a feud.
And I still think Jericho's great. I know obviously he's not what he once was, but he's still very, very good. Arguably has had one of the best runs of his career.
Without doubt.
Just at the end of his WWE run, I thought was phenomenal with the list and, with Owens and things.
Oh, that was amazing.
And coming off that has some wonderful matches, but I wasn't super stoked. But the closer we get, I'm actually, these are both stars.
Oh, it's huge.
What are opposing companies in a sense now, so it should be great.
Isn't it great that that Chris Jericho is going to be on All Elite's first show, All Elite Wrestling's first show, and started his career in WCW.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
He is. He would have had his finger in all three, but starting in the rival, ending in the rival. Will he? Well, he'll probably go back to WWE for a last run.
Gosh, I don't know, mate.
Or has he burnt the bridge?
Has he? He's broke the walls down. I don't know. Break down the walls. Walls.
So both
I don't know. I don't know if he will. I think eventually he'll be accepted.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be some time. I think did he sign a 5-year deal?
Yeah, he is exclusive.
Yes. So.
Will he be able to go by the time he finishes those 5 for a last run? Probably. It's Chris Jericho.
Well, he'll be Hall of Fame. They'll lure him back with some crazy deal. Yeah. But yeah. Who'd have thought it, eh? Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Las Vegas.
Hello, baby.
For some crazy new company that just has billions of dollars. This is mental. Yeah, I don't think we've spoken about how mental this is.
How crazy this guy is.
And all the politics and all the storylines. This is mental.
This is, what a time to be a wrestling fan.
What a time to be alive.
The final match. What I think, I would say at least, should and will main event.
It's got to, isn't it?
I think
it's the only title match, if nothing else.
The ethos of this company is tag team wrestling is amazing.
Yes, and it can main event. I think
their first official event, they should have a tag match main event. And I think that the stigma against a tag match main event, it's unheard of, will be broken.
Well, it hasn't been helped by WWE, sadly.
It will be broken, I think, by All Elite.
So the Bucks coming in as AAA champions, tag champions,
shockingly winning in
beating
Mexico.
The Lucha Bros. Yep, to a less than savoury reaction. It's a pretty quiet reaction, sadly. I'm going to go for a Lucha Bros win, establishing them as a dominant team. I think they possibly might be exclusive to All Elite in America. At least we've heard that.
Wrestle for AAA.
I think they can still wrestle in Mexico and other places, but I think in America they're pretty much going to be in All Elite. So I think I can see these guys feuding.
They were TNA recently, weren't they, Lucha Bros?
Yeah, they've been all over. I don't know. Maybe they've got it written into their contracts, but I can see these hot shotting the belts a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Bucks and Briscoes and the Bucks, whatever, when they've kind of had these feuds that have gone on for 6, 7, 8 years on and off of different promotions. I can kind of see this happening with Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks here.
Yeah.
But it should be a mental match if they have enough time, which presumably they will.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Now they can set it up their own times and everything.
It'll be a pay-per-view, so presumably they can run as they please.
It should be good. Which will be interesting to see them do 100% of what they want to do.
Yeah.
And not sort of 50%. But
so I'm going to go Lucha Bros.
It's going to be spots of the night in this, isn't there?
It's just going to be amazing.
Now, BTE keep harping on about being the Elite. If you haven't seen it, people, you've got to check it out. I'm sure you know it's the Elite run YouTube channel with sketches and storyline and all kinds of stuff. But they've been teasing a new finisher, tag team finisher. But it's been off camera, so we haven't seen it.
Right.
So I'm thinking that they're going to debut the move at Double or Nothing.
Brilliant.
I'll put money on it, eh?
You'll put how much money on it?
Put it all on red.
Oh, well, it's black.
I'll put it all on red. I'm a gambler.
It's red.
I won.
Well done. What do you win?
I'm hoping it's money.
Yeah, no.
It's just a little token.
No, it's a little token red. So that's the card, and it's gonna be.
It's gonna be great. It's
Bloody
gonna be
great.
great. It's gonna be great. You can hear the sound of the tag belts in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name that tune.
Name it. So that's all from us.
So match of the night. You're thinking that one.
Match of the night. I'm gonna hang my hat on Cody, Dustin, Rhodes.
You're always hanging your bloody hat on stuff.
You see
you
this?
Can't just come in
this hat?
and hang. You can't
this
hang
hat?
hats on
I've got
stuff.
a cowboy hat. I've got a baseball cap.
Stop
I've got
hats.
a flat cap. I've hung them all.
You got a flat cap like a little Victorian paper boy.
I've Cody. I see a Cody. I see a Dustin. I hang me hat.
Wherever you see a Dustin, you hang your hat.
Wherever I lay my hat, that's my
Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, brilliant.
What about yourself? Match of the night.
I'm going to go Hangman Page versus Pac.
Yeah, that's a good
Because wherever
shout.
I lay my pack, that's my home.
We hope everyone enjoys the show. Please engage with Jack, who will be live at Rock Roll Up Pod on Twitter.
Yeah, wherever you hang your jack, that's your homepage. Don't hang me.
Please don't.
No, only Hangman has the right to hang me.
We hope everyone enjoys the show, and we will catch you again soon.
Rock Roll Up Pod, Rock and Roll Up Podcast, and all the other stuff. Everything you can think of. Name a thing.
Spotify?
Yep. Name another thing.
iTunes?
Yep. Name one more thing.
Sort of cheating, because I already know where.
Name another thing.
The Museum of Contemporary Art.
Spoiler alert. I've only got us in the bloody Museum of Contemporary Art.
Thank the Lord.
We got an installation.
All right.
It's me, you, and Yoko Ono.
Is it?
Yeah. She's doing a podcast, but it's just her going, I murdered John Lennon.
Let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there. All elite, baby. Just like us.
I've been Kenny.
I've been Jack.
Big time.
The elite. The elite. Peace out.